Hey, this is Mike Stapleton, and what we want to do is cover guest view in this course. First of all, we want to welcome you as a guest to the Sail Anyway site, and we want to cover in this area what is the guest view actually, what are you going to be able to see once you're in there, and can you log in? If so, how? And how do you navigate if you're in guest view? So again, in a few seconds, you're going to see just a little bit more about that. Hey, this is Mike Stapleton. What I wanted to do is cover what guest access is like at our Sail Anyway site. If you can see up here, it says guest access. So if you're seeing that, that means you're in here as a guest. You would have the opportunity to log in if you had a login created for you. But as a guest, you're not going to see photos like this one up in the right-hand corner. You're going to see this one because we want you to see portions of it. But you're going to be able to see the columns over on the left here. You can click on the different courses and just maybe get a little bit of an overview of the course. You're going to be able to, over on the right hand side, you're going to be able to see our upcoming events, all right, and our calendar. You could go into this course right here, beginning sailing, and you'll be able to see the 15 or 16 different topics that are here. 16, those are in line with the chapters of the U.S. Sailing's Learn Sailing Right Beginning Sailing book. That's our format for this course. And then what you're going to see is all these tabs that are down here. Okay, you're going to see 16 of those, and you can go ahead and click on any particular tab to open it up. Like I'm going to click on number 14 right here, and that opens it up, so it gives you an idea of what's in there. Now you're seeing only just a portion of it. You're seeing the tip of the iceberg basically, because if you were logged in as a student or as an instructor, then you'd be able to see a lot more in there. But if you wanted to, by the way, you could go ahead and open them all by clicking on this right here, and that'll open up every single tab down the line. That gets kind of cumbersome because you have to scroll through a lot. We find it's much easier to just go ahead and click on the close all toggles, and that way you're only seeing the headlines, and then you can just go to any particular one and open it up. So I'll do that right now. I'll go down to, for instance, topic 14. I'll click on that, and what you're going to be able to see is the introduction. This is a little video. There's always going to be a little video introducing what's in the chapter. I'm clicking on the play button, and you're going to hear a voice, which would be typically mine.
Hey,
and
this is Mike Stapleton.
To introduce
and
the
what
course.
we're going to do is cover
Or not
chapter
the course, but the
14
chapter,
right now, which is
and
returning
what's
and
in the chapter.
shipshape.
So
And
some
some of the things that we're going to be covering in here are the landings, which would be landing
so
the
you get
boat
an
and
idea of
docking
how
the
that
boat
works.
on, of course.
You could go down here and click on the full screen if you want to see it a little larger, which would be great. Again, the topics are covered right here for this particular chapter, and then you'll be able to see the list of the forums. Again, you're only seeing the tip of the iceberg here because you're only allowed to see certain things. I'm going to click on 14.1, which is landing on Birch Dock, and it's going to stop you right here because again, you're in here as a guest, not as a logged in student. You could click continue. It'll take you through a series of how to get out of there, but again, that's as deep as you're going to get in as a guest. In order to become a student, you need to obtain a student access, and we'll cover that later. But basically, you could do a contact us. Go to our website, SailAnyWay.org, and do the contact us and drop me a line, and I will give you information on how you might become, or how you would obtain access to the rest of the course. So thank you very much, and again, this is Mike Stapleton, and hopefully we'll see more of you here.